Hello everyone. Today I want to mention my channel, as you know, is called Forget My Ex, and I think the biggest topic to be discussed is how to forget your ex. I personally went through a long, painful process to forget my ex back in 2010. We broke up in September 2010. To completely be over her, it took me several months. I don't think there's any substitution for time in order to forget your ex. I know it's something that people don't want to hear. I didn't want to hear that when people told me it's only going to take time. In your mind, you're going to think all these things, how long it's going to take, why there's no a faster cure or anything. There's definitely things that I think can help in the shorter term. Definitely meeting somebody new would help focusing your mind away and your heart away from what you're been focusing on, which is the negative experience that you just had. So definitely meeting somebody new. I'm not a big fan of rebound relationships because those are doomed to end, because you're gonna be if you broke up with somebody and worst case scenario, you've been just dumped, you're gonna find somebody else and you're gonna stay with them just to forget about your ex. You're gonna be with them and as a make a point, just to make a point to yourself that you can get somebody else, but you're not going to care about that person in most cases, I think, or at least at the beginning, unless you develop a sincere relationship focused on liking one another, loving one another, and so forth. So rebound relationship is usually just to prove yourself that you can do better, that just to satisfy your ego and just to protect yourself for suffering, but for the other person, meaning the person that you're gonna end up with in a rebound relationship, it's not gonna be good, because most of the time you're not gonna get attached to that person, and what happens is actually they're gonna become attached to you, and so you're gonna end up making another person unhappy with your unhappiness. To forget your ex, I think there's no substitution for time. It may take shorter time, longer time, depends on how attached you were to that person. It also depends on how willing are you to move on and how many different interests you have in your life. Besides focusing on somebody else, I also recommend focusing on yourself, meaning you're developing your interest in honing new skills, looking for hobbies, focusing on your hobby. For me, a great help came from music. I am been making music for quite some time, just as a hobby, electronic music. So I focused on that. That actually gave me a push on how to to produce more, just because I was still angry inside, I was still sad, so a lot of my music kind of reflected that, and that's sometimes the best pieces of art, especially music, come from a internal situation internal situation where the artist was sad, frustrated, lonely, and all these negative feelings. He or she was able to transform them and to channel them into music and make a good piece of art. So that's all I can say to you guys. I know that when you just broke up with somebody, that's not what you want to hear. These might sound just empty words to you, as they sounded to me. But you'll see. Time will eventually kick in, because nothing can stop time. So slowly but surely you're gonna be over it, I guarantee you. Hopefully faster than what do you think. Sometimes it might take you longer time, depends again on how attached you were to that person. So I hope that answers some of your questions. Feel free to leave a comment below, subscribe to get more videos soon, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.